Inside an industrial roller mill, massive steel cylinders rotate against each other with thousands of pounds of pressure, waiting to crush whatever falls inside. A common misconception is that feed mills spray water on grain simply to add cheap water weight. In reality, when bone-dry, brittle grain is forced into a steel roller, it doesn't process smoothly. It shatters, sending unpredictable fragments and shards flying in every direction. This mechanical chaos destroys the structural integrity of the crop and causes immediate, severe damage to the industrial machine. This comparison chart shows the output distribution of a dry roll. You see a chaotic mix of shard sizes alongside a high volume of dust compared to the clean, consistent curve of an ideal uniform output. That spike in dust represents fines, particles that blow away in the wind or sift to the bottom of feed bunks, resulting in a total loss of nutritional value. Meanwhile, those hard grain shards act like industrial sandpaper, grinding down the expensive steel corrugations on the milling rollers with every pass. Solving this industrial failure requires engineering the physical properties of the grain itself. This precise engineering process is called tempering, the precise application of cold water paired with a specific resting period. Tempering relies entirely on ambient moisture and patience, differentiating it from steam flaking, which requires heat and pressure to process the seed. This microscopic cross-section shows moisture penetration isolating the grain's two structural layers, the outer bran shell and the inner endosperm. As water soaks in, the bran expands with elasticity. Simultaneously, the endosperm shifts, fracturing cleanly along natural stress lines. This biological transformation turns an unpredictable, brittle seed into an optimized, engineerable asset. Achieving this state requires exact calculations. It is a chemistry of timing, rather than just soaking a silo with a hose. Barley, wheat, and corn all arrive at the mill with different baseline moisture levels, meaning each grain demands a uniquely tailored tempering strategy. Mill managers constantly balance two shifting variables, the precise volume of water and the exact duration of rest. A mistake in this ratio causes immediate failure. Grain that remains too dry shatters on impact, while grain that becomes too soggy jams the entire milling line. Success depends on solving a complex biological equation before mechanical processing ever begins. When perfectly tempered grain reaches the roller mill, the operational reality changes. You see a fluid, uniform wave of kernels cascading smoothly through the gap. The flexible bran resists shattering, resulting in consistent grain particles with virtually zero wasted dust. This clean fracture extends the lifespan of the steel rollers and significantly improves the mill's energy efficiency. The precise control of water content resolves the destructive mechanical forces that plague a dry mill. This graph shows the ultimate payoff. As uniform particle consistency increases, starch accessibility rises with it, exposing the internal energy of the seed. This improved starch availability leads directly to higher feed efficiency, allowing livestock to extract more nutrition from every pound of grain they consume. The most effective way to optimize a million-dollar mill is through the invisible moisture levels deep inside the seed. Controlling these small and visible variables dictates the success of the largest industrial operations.